Sterling, you talk about this type of stuff from time to time. Men sitting at home, just fapping all day, not out there interacting. They're sad, they're lonely, they can't get women, they have no friends. What's your cure to this nonsense that's going on with young men?
Get around like-minded guys for a start, because guys are stronger when they're together with other people. Tribal, right? That's how we're meant to be. Like that's the reason. We're not meant to be isolated, like atomized units like that. We're supposed to be part of a family, part of a community, part of a tribe, right? And it takes away the need for sedation. Guys go towards things like pornography, drugs, alcohol, video games, and mindless scrolling on TikTok because they just want to sedate themselves from their misery and their boredom and the dullness of their life because they've got nothing that's driving them. But when you're around a community of brothers, like you probably will experience in the army, like you get up, you go, it's exciting, you're on a mission, you're on an adventure, whatever it is, even if it's dangerous, it's exciting.
You have a problem to solve.
It's not just a good thing. It's why we're here. This is this thing people don't understand. It's like 50,000 years ago, the thing that makes us different, like we're slower than most other mammals, we're weaker than most other mammals. There's a bunch of weaknesses that Homo sapiens have, but because we can work together in groups, it gave us an unbelievable advantage. It's not just something that's good. Accomplishing goal, up to me, the apex of humanity is men accomplishing goals with other people to achieve great heights, and that's skyscrapers or an entire economy or an F-35, whatever it is. But building something together with a group of people, this is the reason why we watch the Super Bowl every year. We are watching a group of men being led into victory, and then we cheer them on. And it's exciting even when it's teams we don't even care about.
Tribalism is a feature, not a bug of human nature. It's what we
it is the purpose of our existence. I believe the thing we all miss is like if you're having trouble, if you accomplish a goal with a team, there's nothing to me that is more enriching than that.
Well, it's like even when men like are communicating, like what we're saying about the loneliness and the friendship kind of thing, when men are communicating, we communicate differently than women do. And when we are communicating at our best, it's not because we want to go to Starbucks to catch up with each other. It's because we have a collective project to work on and we have a shared interest. So when we're talking about tribes, one of the first things I tell guys when they say, I don't have a network of guys, I don't know anybody to talk to, blah, blah, blah. I go, you probably do, you just don't realize it right now. So do you have like workout partners? Do you have a Bible study? Thing that you do? Do you like to go fish? Do you have, I don't know, chess club, whatever. Whatever you do, you probably do have a tribe. You just don't realize that you have that right there. And so what I tell guys is when they feel like they don't know how to relate, it's like find your tribes first. And then from there, like guys need a collective thing to do before they can actually communicate. So it's like I use this as an example, some of the best conversations I ever have with my brother like restores like classic muscle cars. When we're talking, he's like working on the car and we're like there, just having a project to work on. That's when we communicate the best because there's something for us, like a cooperative effort for us to actually talk about something rather than, okay, the point of conversation for women is the conversation itself because they take pleasure in the conversation, whereas guys, we've got to have something that we're doing.
And it's always find it interesting. Every time a guy goes, yeah, we need to talk, you got to talk about some shit. When a girl says we need to talk, it's always something that like, she wants to tell you, and you just got to sit there and be like, oh.
Well, it's because women communicate covertly and men communicate overtly.
Men are very direct. Well, women aren't as exactly direct.
Men are information and content based in our conversations. Women tend to be context and feeling based. How did the conversation make them feel? As opposed to for men, it's like, okay, where's the woolly mammoth? Where's the caribou? We need spears. We're gonna have to go to this. And if you look at like cave paintings and stuff like that from the caveman days, those are just instructions that dudes said, hey, okay, guys of the future, this is how we killed the woolly mammoth, and here's how you can do it too.
Yeah, and you talked about the NFL and all that. And I'm thinking of the Vikings, not the team that will never go to the Super Bowl. Not those Vikings.
I know.
Sorry, Mom, she's from Minnesota. But when you see those boats from like Leif Erikson or Eric the Red, and it was just like 30 dudes with oars, with the OAR, not with the WA. And they're just all just go, and they go faster than any animal could because they're all working together in unison. All right, thank you for that, guys. Ladies, time for you to say nice things or mean things about men. This is on you guys. Red or green?
Give me the mean things.
Ready? Hold them up. Put it in your hand. You're happy with the pool of men that you consistently run into. Green is like, I'm running into a ton of great guys. This is awesome. Red is like, no, these guys are not worth a bowl of
Wait, put it up, Reddit, Greek.
Yeah.
You guys hold them up. We
guys.
can't see it unless you hold them up. Can you guys hold them up?
Yeah,
guys in general, not the one you're dating. Not the one you're dating.
Guys that you run into in general. Guys, use your hands. You're allowed to go high.
Okay, so hold on, wait a second. I just want to point this out. I keep hearing that we keep spreading misinformation in the red pill society. I just heard that this morning. I just watched a video about more red pill misinformation about women not finding most men attractive. That's what I've been hearing all day. I've been fucking getting attacked. One more time, can we see all the red real quick?
Hold them up.
Thank you. For those of you who want to make these comments, I'm going to point this out again and again. I know it's not perfect information that 80% of men on Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge are deemed unattractive. And I understand it's not only 20% of men that are having sex with 80% of the women. By the way, we never said that. So whoever's quoting us from saying that, you're lying.
Those red pill
guys. That is not what anyone is saying. But the reality of the situation is women, because they comparatively have a large group of men to select from, the ones that they get, they come up wanting, and the middle class for men is shrinking more and more. And if you don't believe me, this old creepy content creator, listen to fucking Scott Galloway, because he paints a much more glum picture than the one I do. He talks about if dating was a country, it would be the most inequitable distribution of wealth on the planet.
Yeah.
A small group of men, and by the way, that's the truth. There's like 26% of men, and obviously as you move up as you get older, this number declines, but from 18 to 30, 26% of men are virgins, so we get to that point, and then at the top 5% of men, it's 150 sexual partners. We go from 0 to 150. Does that sound like it's equitable to you? When you see all these women saying that they don't find the men that they have to date worthwhile, does that sound equitable to you? They're fucking someone. That's my point. It's like if majority of men aren't able to hold up, it is exactly the point of the misinformation that apparently we tend to be giving.
I think
what I like about Michael, he doesn't share his opinions and he doesn't hold back, so that's great. But I'll say this, and then I want to get the ladies thing. We learned during COVID, when they started giving out stimulus checks and people started losing their jobs, and the rich were getting richer and the poor were getting poor, we learned something called the K-shaped economy, which basically, if you envision the letter K, the K goes this way and the K goes that way. Basically, the millionaires and the billionaires and people who were doing things with their life got even richer, and the poor got even poorer. And it's the same, basically, type of metaphor for what's going on in the dating market.
The sexual marketplace is a marketplace, and it's subject to economic forces.
Yes. Exactly. So if you've got money, if you've got status, and you've got basically you're that dude, life is good. You're getting 150 sexual partners, whatever the number is, and the poor are only getting.
So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another, or if you want to watch the entire SOSCAST, click right here.